Good morning, first grade. I hope everyone's Friday is off to a great start. All right, so today, just like yesterday, where we took our vocabulary assessment through a video, we wanted to try to do the same thing with our spelling test this week. I think, as I mentioned yesterday, because of the shorter week this week, since you were off on Monday, it was a 4-day week. We shuffled some things around, and since we have taken 15 spelling tests by this point, we wanted to see how it worked and if it went well through a video where you can do it kind of at your own pace. And just in the event that, in the future, if we ever needed to move things around and maybe do something different during a live call, we could have this option, and a little bit of flexibility that we could send the spelling test as a video in the morning, as an activity in the morning. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and pause the video for a moment and grab a blank spelling test paper. And I'll do the same thing I did with the vocabulary assessment. I'll highlight the number that we're on. I'll repeat it. I'll say the sentence. And of course, you can pause and rewind at any time through the video. Let's give it a try. I think we'll take these during our live calls in the future, but we just wanted to kind of try this out and see how it worked, just as an option if we ever needed to move things around. All right, so you want to write your first and last name on your paper, and then we will start with number 1. All right, so remember this week we are working on the OR sound, so or spelled OR. And number 1 is sort. Sort. I always sort the laundry before I put it in the washing machine. Sort. Or sort. Okay. Number 2 is pork. Pork. We had pork for dinner. Pork. P or k. Pork. All right. Number 3 is fort. Fort. The kids made a fort in the woods. Fort. Or t. Fort. We are on to number 4 right now. Number 4 is cord. Cord. I wrapped up my iPad cord. K or d. Cord. Number 4. Okay. Moving on to number 5. Number 5. Number 5 is or. Or. Would you like a drink of water or a drink of milk? Or. Okay. Number 6. Horn. Horn. The truck blew its horn. 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 Okay, just quickly to review 1 through 6. Number 1 was sort. Number 2 was pork. Number 3 was fort. Number 4 was cord. And number 5 was or. And number 6 was horn. Okay, so we're going to go ahead over to number 7 on the next column. And number 7 is torn. Torn. My paper was torn by accident. Torn. Torn. Okay, number 8. Number 8 is corn. Corn. I love to have corn on the cob in the summer. Corn. Number 8, corn. Okay, number 9. We are on number 9 right now. Number 9 is 4. 4. I paid the clerk for the groceries. 4. So not the number 4. 4. Or I have this gift for you. That's number 9. Okay, number 10 is sport. Sport. What is your favorite sport? Sport. Sport. Number 10. Sport. Number 10. Okay, we are on to number 11. Number 11 is fork. Fork. You can use your spoon and fork. Fork. Okay, and number 12, storm. Storm. There was a storm over the weekend. Storm. Number 12. Storm. 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 Okay, and just to review 7 through 12. Number 7 was torn. Number 8 was corn. Number 9 was 4. Number 10 was sport. Number 11 was fork. And number 12 was storm. All right, so let's go ahead over to the high frequency words, and starting with number 1, friend. Friend. My friend is in the other room. Friend. Number 1, high frequency word. Friend. Okay. Number 2, high frequency word is work. Work. She went to work in the morning. Work. Number 2. Work. Okay, number 3, high frequency word, every. Every. I have every book in that series. Every. Every. Okay, and number 4 of the high frequency words is about. About. What was that TV show about? About. Number 4. Okay, and just to review the high frequency words one more time. Number 1 was friend. Number 2 was work. Number 3, every. And number 4, about. Okay, now for the sentence. So just listen, we'll count it out, and then you can repeat it with me, and then you can write, and I'll repeat it again. And of course, you can always pause, do part of it and then listen to the rest of it to help. So the sentence, if you just want to listen first, can I use a fork for the pork and corn? So we got a long one here. Listen again. Can I use a fork for the pork and corn? Okay, and let's say it together. Can I use a fork for the pork and corn? Okay, so I'll say the first part, and if you want to pause it and then write the second part, I'll repeat the second part. Okay, so the first 5 words. Can I use a fork for the pork and corn? So the second part again was for the pork and corn. Okay, and the sentence one final time, if you do need to pause and rewind, it's can I use a fork for the pork and corn? All right, so I hope that went okay. Like I said, we just wanted to give it a try and see how it went, see how it worked. Just try your best. You can take a quick picture of this and send it, and I will talk to everybody soon. Thanks so much. Any questions or trouble, just let me know. Thanks, guys.